y'all. I am headed out to get I need some detergent and some Downy beads and some trash bags. So little stuff like that. So I'll probably go to Dollar General for it. But I am go. But yeah, I've had a pretty lazy day, which I intentionally am having a lazy day because I'm not feeling like doing a whole lot of today. I'm tired. I'm mentally exhausted from this past month, and I still have 2 more days to go. So I am intentionally not putting a whole lot on myself right now. My daughter has a festival tomorrow that she's gigging at, and I plan to go to that. Now, I don't know how long I'll stay, but I'm gonna go at least show my face and show some support for her. And all that good stuff. But I'm telling y'all, and I need some ashwagandha. I don't know if you guys use that. That stuff really, I've noticed a difference since I started using it. I've only used it for the past month. The Goli gummy ashwagandhas. I don't take it as directed because I think it says take 2 twice a day. I'm literally just taking 2 once a day, but I have noticed a difference in my energy levels. So, and yeah, that's something I plan to pick up too because I'm out of them. So I need some more. But that is about it. I have not had a lot on my agenda today because I literally just need a break. So I figured Saturday, I'll give myself Saturday since I'm going to that thing with my daughter, well, for my daughter on Sunday, and just, my daughter called me the other morning. She's like, "Mommy, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I don't know, I had a dream that you were sad and you were crying, and I just wanted to make sure that you were okay." I said, "Maybe your spirit is sensing my stress level right now." Maybe that's why. Because I am stressed out. So maybe that's it. Although I shouldn't be. Honestly, every time I get like this, things always work out. They always do. But I still get worked up. So really, this is my own doing. Everything's going really well, but, and y'all, I do not want it to seem like I hate my job or something like that, because I know that's a big thing now, everybody hating their 9 to 5. I do not hate my 9 to 5. I actually love my job. It's something that keeps me challenged. I function well under stress. And I think that I intentionally put a lot of stress on myself because that's how I function well. Not a very healthy thing, but it is something that I know that I do. And self-evaluation and knowledge of yourself is a key thing. So it's just something that I know that I do. Lord, y'all, it is me. I am out here. It's another day. As you can see, I didn't even go over what I got at Dollar General, which it wasn't much anything. It was just some regular basic stuff, detergent, laundry detergent, stuff like that. So it wasn't really much of anything. But I'm on my way now to CVS, and where else? I may have to go to Walgreens. My husband needs some nasal strips, so I may have to go to Walgreens to get the kind that he wants. Not sure. But yeah. And then I want to go to Dollar Tree because I want to see if they have some storage containers, because I like to keep my sports bras separated, and I don't really have a container for those. I was hoping to get some sort of stackable type situation, but I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna try to get one of those, or a few of those, depending on if I can find something stackable. And then what else? And then my daughter's set is at 4:30, so I'm gonna head out at 3:30 to make her set, because I think it's about 50 minutes away, 50 minutes to an hour away, and I don't know what the parking situation is going to be, so I am going to just go for her set, because it's a kind of dreary day. It's kind of rainy. It hasn't rained yet, and the chances of rain are low, but you know, it looks rainy. Like it doesn't look like a bright, sunny, clear day. So that's what I'm doing right now. I had to get up this morning, try to straighten up some things. Well, it wasn't really straightening up. It was just the normal day-to-day stuff you do, you know, vacuumed and made sure everything was put away and stuff like that. I didn't want to come back and everything in disarray when I got back from here. So, whoo, my husband, Lord, he got on my nerves today. I'm like, he knows that I have a thing about dishes in the sink. I do not like having dishes in the sink. I don't know where that comes from. I think it's from my mother, but dishes in the sink is a no-no. For me, I gotta clean those. I gotta get those out of the sink. I just, for some reason, a clear sink is very satisfying. It's just very, very satisfying. A clear, clean sink is a very satisfying feeling. And you know, because washing dishes is kind of therapeutic anyway. And we do have a dishwasher and all, but I still wash some stuff by hand. They're just things that, you know, I prefer to wash by hand. So, that's one thing. And we got panhandlers out here. That's something I haven't seen before. Generally, I haven't really seen a lot of panhandlers in our area, but I also know times are different now. It's a lot of people going through it, so that increases the odds of seeing stuff like that. It makes me sad. Even though, you know, it could be a whole multitude of things. That's the reason why, you know. And they could be just simply making a quick buck and not even in a situation where they need to be panhandling. We see that too. But it still makes me sad, because I am a softie. I am finding now, the older I get, I can cry at the drop of a hat. It's like so emotional. My husband says that all the time. He's like, oh God, sad story on TV, you're gonna start crying. Something happens, you're gonna start crying. I just get filled with emotion sometimes and start crying. Just emotion of love and contentment. I'll cry. Weird. I'm pretty sure it's hormones, guys. I'm pretty sure it's hormones. Because I never used to be like that. I think a lot of the ways that I got to where I am now is being hard. Like, just hard. Like, not letting a whole lot of things emotionally affect me. Because I've always been an emotional person. And then you go through enough crap, and those emotions, you just learn to dial them back, turn them off, because but yeah, once I came to that realization and switched that up, I haven't been very emotional. But now, the more I age, the more emotional I get. It is a trip. It's almost like you want to start feeling like you can save the world. Like you can, you know, I've always wanted to make a difference, but man, now it's like, oh, I wish I could make all the bad stuff in the world go away. Why is everybody so mean? Just one of those. Just one of those. Just a softie. Just a softie for no reason. But yeah, I'm going to go out here and show my face for about an hour or so. See my daughter sit. And then come back home. Thankfully, we meal prep this week. So I won't have to cook dinner today. I can just go ahead and do my thing. Come back home and chill. Shouldn't have to do much of anything. Thankfully. Man, cotton rounds are almost $5. I might go to the Dollar Tree for those. Get that.
Do you need help on anything?
Nasal strips.
It's gonna be right down there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Extra strength 10. They are $20 for 44. So 18 more. $7. I think I'm gonna go with the 44. I was disappointed in myself this time around. I saved 22%. So, not really bad, but I wish I could have saved a little more. I was like, doggone it. But yeah, but I did save 22%. So those nasal strips are like 20 bucks for a box, but my husband swears by them. So there's certain things that I'll compromise on and certain things I won't, like generic wise. Like some things I'll get generic and compromise, but then some things I just won't do that. When it comes to something like health related like that, I'm like, nah. But the ashwagandha gummies were $17. I got $7 off of that. If I'm not mistaken, I have to look at my receipt. The nasal strips, I got $7 off of that. And then I had some extra care bucks that were like, I think it's like a little shy of $2. And then I had a coupon for my Listerine, and then I had a coupon for everything in there, as a matter of fact, up there. But I also had a 25% off a full price item, and of course they apply that so willy-nilly. It's so weird how they apply the 25% discount, especially when you have other coupons. But I mean, overall, now I have to I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and see if I can find some storage containers. Then I'm gonna go eat, because like I said, I'm just going to the festival thing just to show my face and support. So I'm not eating anything there unless something strikes my fancy that I just want to try. I'm not gonna eat anything. I'm just gonna go watch my daughter sit and be out. So guys, this was the bright idea that I came up with for my sports bras. I was like, okay, I can use this in my closet and kind of sit it in the top of my closet. I did not want a closed box because I access them all the time. Like I'm constantly getting one out every day when I exercise. So I'm like, I could use this because I kind of roll them up and put them away. So I'm thinking this would work, but we shall see. And that's how it came out. Please excuse my bags and stuff are up there. So like all of my handbags are up there. My my suitcases are in there. So everything's pretty much in there. You can see the bags all in the back and the ones that are wrapped in the back. But so I just put them in here. My bags are back there. The ones that I don't want to really mess up are in their respective bags. And then I got some over there. And then the ones that are just like my casual ones that like everyday wear, I just leave them out. Like I use those a lot. And then my more expensive ones are up here, because I don't want to mess those up. They're still boxed and everything. I think the other Valentino is in this one. It's in a bag as well. And yeah, but that's how it came out. And my sports bras are all lined up neatly. That's how I rolled them up. I just kind of rolled them like a hot dog almost. And so I have a ton of black ones and then a few white, gray, and then colored ones up here. So that's how it went. And my closet is packed right now. I actually need to go through items and get some stuff out. But this one is packed, and then I have a separate one that has my jeans and my winter coats in it. And then I use the one, there's a little closet in my little office there that I use for like business dresses. So when I have to go to work meetings and stuff. So I have way too many things in here. I'm going to clear them out, but I've already done that once this year. So I'm going to do it again. Okay. So before I get my grub and head out, I'm going to switch from this bigger bag to this smaller bag. It's just a little Marc Jacobs bag here. It has like the tie-dye. So I'm going to switch out to this one because it's just easier to handle out there while I'm walking around. So I'm going to get this done, and then I'm going to grab a little grub, and then I'm going to head out. Oh my word. I am on my way to this little festival. I'm gonna see what's going on with it. Actually, I'm just gonna see what my daughter has going on with it. I'm not really in a festival type of mood, but I am going see her set, see if she sings any of her new material. She has been working with a different producer now, so she has some newer stuff. I don't know if she's gonna perform any of it. I haven't even had a chance to actually listen to it well enough to know it, and I hate that. I hate going to her shows and not knowing the songs. I like to always know it, so I can be kind of singing along with her. But do I plan to put my daughter on camera? Absolutely not. I've told you guys many a time, I do not have any interest in displaying my family on this channel. There are like I just passed 3 state troopers behind this one car. I know that car is pooing bricks right now. I almost said something else. Cause oh my. But yeah, I did get something to eat before I left, so that's good. I do not want to be spending my coins on food. So the festival itself is free 99. So, and it actually is closer than I thought it was. I literally am going to get there shortly before the start of her set. Well, a lot earlier than the start of her set than I thought I would be. I'll put it that way. And then once she's done, I will hop right in the whip and take my booty home. I do not like driving in the dark. I will and can. It's not like it's, but I just don't like doing it. Because it just seems like when the nighttime comes, the crazies come out. I'm not interested. Not interested at all. But I am interested to see if Mr. is here. See if I like him. I didn't like the last one. And I was right. But I've always taken the approach of, you can not like a person, you can express yourself. Like, I'll express myself. Like, yeah, I don't, see this working out kind of thing. And I'll be honest. She asked for my honest opinion. I'm always honest because, but I always end it with, it's not my life, because it's not. I can't choose who she's with. I can express myself. I can tell her some things like, hey, you need to think about this. You need to think about that. But, I'm not here to rule her life. I can't do that, unfortunately. And plus, it seems like the more you don't like a person, why is it that your kids seem to like them more? Like, the more that you dislike them, the more they do like them. It's a very strange thing, but it happens all the time. It's like, why? And I was the same way. So it's like, I don't know if it's just that defiance kind of thing. But she very much wants approval of who she's dating. You know, she very much doesn't want to date someone that me or dad don't really care for. But, you know, I've also seen situations where the parents don't care for the guy and the guy ends up being a decent dude. You just didn't know him well enough. You just didn't give him a chance. So I do at least try to give the guys a chance. You know, I'm not like an immediate shutdown, I'm never liking this dude kind of parent. I'm not like that, because I just don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to your kid. At least have somewhat of an open mind to you know, see what they may see in the person. And I know my daughter so well, like I know her so well, that I can immediately see what she sees in the person. Doesn't mean it's the right thing for her to be seeing. Doesn't mean it's the thing that she should be focused on. It just means that I can see it and I understand it. And when you see it and understand it, you can kind of better maneuver your words, you know, when you're addressing it. So that's how I see it. But anyway, let me get to this thing and stop yapping you guys' ears off. And guess I'll watch where other people go as far as parking is concerned. I suppose. But I think we have arrived at EO Festival. Just trying to figure out where to park. And the folks are out, honey. Goodness. Y'all, I met the boy. Actually. I met the man. And I will be honest with you. Very good first impression. Very, very good first impression. I didn't have any complaints with him. He's in her age range. No children. Works. and for me, it's just work. Like it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be like some prestigious job. He works. He's artsy, which that's the kind of dude that I've always thought that she would mesh well with. It's just somebody that's artsy like her in the manner that she's artsy. Check that off the list. Respectful.
Prepare to bear ride.
I couldn't say anything bad about him. I couldn't find a negative. I couldn't find a negative. Not that I was looking for a negative, but you know, it was nice to not immediately get that negative type of vibe. Of course, she never told me whether he was going to be there or not. She said that she intentionally didn't do it because she didn't want to influence how I came into the situation. So she wanted me to come in my natural self. I had no clue who he was. And,
Bear right.
well, I knew by his name, but I could never be sure. You know, because you can't say that just by somebody's name, their first name, that it's them. So, you know, I didn't know. And I'm sorry about how my camera is sitting. I accidentally moved my holder, so it's kind of sitting crazy wonky. But yeah, so, you know, I couldn't immediately say that was him, because she could have had another friend with the same name. So, but yeah, I met dude, and I have nothing negative to say right now until he gives me some reason to have something negative. So far, he was a vibe. We were jamming. He was really respectful. Seemed really supportive. His friends were all kind of artsy. Like that's what I was coming up in school. I was nerdy, but I was artsy. And which is part of the reason why my daughter is that way, because her dad was that way as well. He was artsy like that too, which is how we got together. But so the whole clique of friends was a vibe, because that's really what the type of people that I'm used to. Artsy, a little nerdy, with a little twinge, just being different. Eclectic, that's the word. And I like that. I'm very much a fan of that. So I had a good time. Maybe one of these days I will show you guys one of my daughter's concerts or gigs, but yeah, not right now. I just don't want to. The internet is a crazy place, and I don't feel like bringing my family into it.
Exit right.
So we shall see. But anywho, let me get home, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.